Hello and welcome to Space Money Talks. I'm talking to LV Head of Policy Phil Brown on the subject of Robo-Advice. So Phil, can you tell me, are you happy with where the regulations are in terms of governing robo-advice and advice in general at the moment?
At the moment, yes. I mean, the Farmer Review is looking at financial advice in the round, but actually what we've delivered in terms of robo-advice was done within the current regulations without the need for change and without the need for any waivers. So we're actually quite comfortable that it is possible to achieve robo-advice under the current rules.
Okay, and what exactly is your offer and who's it going to reach? How many people are you? That's the big mass market question, isn't it?
So we're targeting the mass unadvised. So there's roughly 500,000 people a year who retire without taking advice, and they're potentially getting pensions that are suboptimal. Those people we think would benefit from advice, and we've automated effectively the entire process of full advice. So it's not simplified advice, it's full advice, holistically looking at your entire retirement plan.
And how does robo-advice, you think, fit into the current market then?
We view this as it being complementary to advisors. So most advisors have de minimis limits to which they'll advise on pension funds. We think there's a very real place for robo-advice delivering to those, especially with smaller pots. But actually, the solution's entirely white label. So it can be done by pension providers, it can be done by life offices, indeed government could do it, and advisors could use it to do the heavy lifting so they could focus on advice rather than administration. So it's got multiple applications.
Okay, and so your advice and advisors, how would that fit together? Just elaborate a little bit more on how that fits together.
So the customer effectively starts an online journey, receiving information and education about retirement. They then kind of tread across towards more sort of tailored information which helps them shape the options available to them and helps them understand those options better. And from there we go into effectively doing a full fact find, assessing their needs, wants, aspirations, looking at their existing pots and looking at their entire financial situation, and the system actually fires up a set of algorithms which produces a suitability report for them. At that point, we have kind of human intervention, so a QCF level 4 advisor who will speak to the customer to ensure the customer understands the process they've been through, why the recommendations have come out the way they have. But actually they can access the advisor anytime during the process. They can call the advisor or arrange a call back anytime they want and have received telephone support.
Okay, so that if I were to think it's quite a complicated thing at retirement, you think that system effectively copes because of that sort of combination?
A combination of using kind of data collection on the internet and an advisor that sat in the background and algorithms doing kind of the predominancy of the work, it kind of dovetails quite neatly. It allows us to effectively provide advice for a suitability report for £199, which is considerably less than having an advisor sat in front of the customer for 2 or 3 meetings to achieve the same outcome.
Thank you, Phil, for talking to Space Money Talks today.
Thank you very much.